The Green Party's likely presidential nominee Jill Stein penned an open letter to Californians on Friday calling for all hands on deck. In an unprecedented call to action that could significantly cost the Green Party votes in November, Jill Stein told all Californians who are currently registered to vote as no party preference or Democrat to cast their vote for Bernie Sanders in the June 7th primary. Stein wrote, "California voters have a chance to put us on the road to revolutionary change in the June 7th primary. At this historic moment, as voters reject the Clinton and Trump campaigns with record high levels of dislike and mistrust, I ask not just for your vote for me, but also for your vote for Bernie. These votes are powerfully synergistic as we build an historic grassroots movement and political vehicle to carry it forward. If you're registered as a Democrat or as a no party preference, please vote for Bernie in the Democratic primary." Stein says that the Bernie Sanders campaign has put up a valiant fight despite the shameless assault by the Democratic Party. Stein pointed out the powerful shadow that superdelegates have cast on the election from the very beginning: election irregularities, manipulated conventions, stifled debates, and dishonest reporting from the mainstream media as the reasons why Bernie Sanders has even had to fight for votes this primary and caucus season. "Still, the battle is not over," she wrote. "The Democratic nomination is in contention. The more the Sanders team can raise the bar for the people, not the billionaires, the stronger we will all be for it. I urge you to reject the propaganda of powerlessness peddled by the corporate pundits and party operatives of the liberal elite. They tell us all, Berners and Greens alike, we must rally around Hillary Clinton as the lesser evil alternative to Donald Trump." However, Stein says it's Senator Sanders, not Hillary Clinton, who shows any significant chance of beating Trump. Stein wrote that Hillary's establishment insiders will tell Californians to vote against what they fear instead of what they actually believe in. She says that voting out of fear has so far delivered everything that left-leaning voters are afraid of. Stein also offered a future solution to the powerful control gained to the establishment through the use of vote-splitting fears, which have historically strong-armed Americans into voting for a candidate in a major party. Stein says that Bernie is proving that most Americans want a campaign that is independent of the billionaires. She wrote that the clock is ticking and another Wall Street collapse, a newer, more expensive war, and a nuclear confrontation is imminent if people vote for Hillary Clinton. In another unprecedented political move, Jill Stein also recently told Senator Sanders to consider ditching his affiliation with the Democratic Party if the party doesn't choose him as their nominee. The Green Party doesn't hold their presidential nominating contest until after the Democratic convention, and should Sanders accept, he could get top billing on the Green Party ticket for the general election, an election where independent voters, like all the NPP voters in California, can vote without complications.